Again. Hey everybody, I think I'm back. Let me refresh my browser.
Okay, it looks like you're on, D.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, you're good.
Sorry. All right, so
This is the official Saturday night stream.
this is the official Saturday night stream. Apologies for the delay. Zaret says, yo, hey, what's up? Thank you for joining. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but I think we're good now. All right, so I was actually just complaining about the Artemis situation for those of you that don't know what exactly happened. So if you got the old Artemis, what was it, like a month ago?
Longer than that.
Or was it 2 months ago?
Yeah, not.
Between a month and 2 months.
Okay, so about a couple months ago, if you got the Artemis, they have a new one, obviously, right now, and it's different, and it's a lot better. And so I spent money on that event, and I'm a little angry, and I don't want to spend more money on another Artemis because I think that they should fix my Artemis. So I will post the petition that we actually got up to 500 signatures on Jim's stream. Thanks, Jim. And if you want, Jim, you can post your I can't even talk today, your YouTube channel in my chat. That way people could sub to you, and then next time you stream, they'll get notifications.
Thank you very much.
Pop that in there. Zaret says he's going to get Artemis tomorrow. Ian Rogerson says it's a joke. I know it is, and I agree with you. And I just posted the link for the petition. So if you want to pass that around, I sent it to like everybody that I know, and I'm refreshing it like every 24 hours. I keep sending it out to people. We want to get it around because there's like probably 100,000 people or more that play the game. And if we can get like 1,000 signatures or more, that would get I think the attention of the developers, and they might be more inclined to make it right, because I really don't think it's fair. And you were agreeing with me, Drum.
Yes, what was I agreeing with?
That it's not fair that they changed Artemis like 2 months later, and now it's like a game changer Artemis.
Yeah.
You were just telling me before we went live that this new Artemis is like the best Poison Ranger.
Yeah.
And the old Artemis was meh.
Yeah. Well, she didn't buff the whole army, so you ended up buffing your 3 Omegas and sacrificing your whole army, so that was not very applicable. But
so,
the new one's great. I mean, it's a shame that they don't change the old ones, and I actually just leveled my old one to 60 this week, so that's a real kick in the pants.
So I'm just grinding, kind of, sort of, just to get battle drops. I don't think I'm doing the event. I'm not doing the event. I've got Jim, a.k.a. Bad Mother Trucker, and Zalan.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth. And Zalan and Derm here.
Derm, baby.
It's Derm.
I'm telling you, dude, you got to record that. I told you what I wanted to do with that.
I think you should do that with that. And he actually said that he would record it for you.
Oh, isn't he a sweetheart?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Jamie says, I'm still mad about the Hell event. Oh, don't get me started on the Hell event. I'm mad about the Hell event, too. They didn't do the right thing for that one, and I'm still angry. I was like a couple hundred souls away from like the cutoff that would get you the free Hell, and there were 10 hours left, and yeah, so don't get me started on that. So I didn't get Hell. She said the Shadow Dancer change she's upset about, and hard nerfs to archers. They just keep piling crap on top of it. Do you have any comments about that, Drum?
What?
Drum! She's mad about the Hell event, the Shadow Dancer change, and the hard nerfs to archers. And they just keep piling crap on top of crap.
Well, I believe they called the Archer fiasco a fix.
Is that what they're calling it? It's a fix?
Yeah, no, there's things, everything you mentioned, I agree. They were definitely tough sells to the community. I actually have the old school Shadow Dancer, So I still enjoy dancing in the shadows myself. I feel sorry for all you new people who have to weave through the shadows.
Right.
It's not quite the same.
I love it.
Well, it's not even that the new people. It's like me. I've been playing for 2 years. I never got a shadow dancer, unfortunately. But I think it gives an unfair advantage. They release a relic, which is a great relic, which is a 5-star relic, and then they change it. You can't get it anymore, but some of the community has it, some of it don't.
So was there a reason? Was there a specific reason they did that? Because I don't really understand.
Because maybe complaints or whatnot, but they decided it was too overpowered.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's not cool.
Resist to range once they release them.
Oh, Veronic!
All the way from Australia. G'day, mate.
New Zealand.
Close from.
What time is it down under, eh?
It's Sunday, right?
Yeah, 4:30 in the afternoon. Gosh.
What time is your season change on Monday? Or what
Is it Monday? It's Tuesday, right?
It's like Wednesday.
At 10 p.m. Monday.
Oh, wow.
Not at all.
10 p.m.?
We were just talking about how ridiculous it is, well, like what times it happens for season change for everyone. Like, who has it the best?
The UK, for sure. Hands down, I think.
Well, UK is like 9 in the morning. So
No, it's like 10 in the morning, right?
You might have people going to work.
Oh, no, it was 10 in the morning.
Play.
It's now 9 in the morning because of
Yeah,
the
it's 9 in the morning for their season.
daylight
change.
savings.
So you're going to have people going to work where they can't get as much game time in as they want
Australia
to.
probably have it best.
What's
So-
their season change?
Oh, probably about 7 p.m.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That is perfect.
That is ideal.
That's awesome right there.
You could just cap bonus and just bang everybody's garrisons for hours.
And then go to bed.
Yeah, and then go to bed. And you're already winning the season.
I think it's like they take 4 steps forward and listen to the community and release things and do what we want them to do, and then they take 6 steps backwards.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not a tremendous step backwards. If you were talking about the Artemis fiasco, I mean, all they have to do is just change the existing skills.
Everyone that has an Artemis.
In my mind, it seems like it's very simple. All you're doing is saying instead of Omega buff, all Panther buff.
Right, because it's the fixed skills. They're not changing
Yeah,
the
it's
other
fixed
skills.
I mean, to me, it seems very simple.
Well, maybe it's not simple for them, but it doesn't matter if it's simple or if it's not.
what it does, it cuts into their profits by not changing. And I don't really care if they change it 2 weeks from now, but if they do change it, I personally would appreciate it, and it would alleviate any, any disgusting feelings I have towards it right now. But I mean, the bottom line is, I did the event.
Huh?
I need this super buff Titan, and I'll be kicking myself in the pants even more if I don't get it. By being sour.
All right, so Ed's channel says he signed it. Thank you, Ed. Even though it's my first Artemis, it sucks for you guys. I hope they fix it. Me too. Ian Rogerson says, I did get Hell. She is fun to use. Rub it in, Ian. Rub it in. Zaret says, I only have one Shadow Dancer. At least you have one.
That's all you need, man.
Nobody can get them anymore.
That's all you need.
Nobody can get them anymore.
How many of the same 5-star relics do you want to level up?
Ian says, I also have the OG Shadow Dancer, and it's great. Jamie is saying, well, like you said, Drum, when archers are like that so long that the way the troop mechanic works, they sold events and Titans based around the broken archers.
Yeah, there is hope, though, because I mentioned something 2 live streams ago or something about, fixed archers, they suck, and they actually responded to that and said a change is coming to archers, so that's
cool.
a positive.
I don't know why it takes them so long to make changes, though.
You got to code things and make sure it works. You got to check balancing issues and yada, yada, yada. And archers, right now, I guess, they're considered balanced, which is not acceptable. But they were in a place that was ridiculously overpowered. They were sitting in that Storm Maiden zone right now, where even if you have 100% resist to their element, they still just chew through you. So they were in a great place, but in a bad way. So them being taken down a notch or two is good, but they just went a little too hard on that nerf. So, if they bring them back, I think they'll be more enjoyable to use again.
I was just going to say that about Storm Maidens. It's probably not a popular opinion, but I think they're way too overpowered.
They are.
They are, man. Go ahead.
Sure.
You take it. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, I can beat, I think my Storm Maidens are 22. And, I mean, they don't even need to be 25, and I could hit things that I probably shouldn't be able to hit because the Storm Maidens are so OP. It's just ridiculous. And I know Fury hits, and he's, what is he, 23 castle or something? He hits 25s with his Storm Maidens because they're just ridiculous. They're definitely stronger than they should be. But I take advantage of it.
Well, don't worry. In about 6 months' time, after they've juiced us
they'll
for a few
nerf them,
more events,
and then they'll suck.
They're going to say that they found a bug, and they're going to fix it for us.
Wow, I can't even go fast enough with these skelly drops. All right, so The Real Gamer says, this game is going to bloody hell, in my opinion. I'm not from the UK. I just like saying bloody hell. I've been watching too much Gordon Ramsay.
He's good.
Talks too much.
Ian Rogerson says, they can do it. As we saw with Loki, they just don't want to change it. Yeah, because they want to make money. That's what it is. All right, we have 18 watching. I've got Zalon, Drum, Jim, and I think Veronic on Discord. Just hanging out on Saturday. Not really doing anything with the event. Zaret says, I'm okay. I didn't do the first one, but I'll be pissed if I got her the first time around. Yeah, well, a lot of us are. But you should sign the petition anyway.
Yeah, in case future Titans may be affected by this, take the opportunity now and fight.
Right. Because we need to come together and fight against them, I think. I think that
Torches.
The whole community needs to come together so that they make things right. And I think if we get enough people to sign that petition, then they're going to have to. They won't be able to ignore it.
Well, you got to hit him on numerous fronts. You got to hit him on the support ticket.
Well, I posted it in Facebook. I posted it in Twitter. I posted it in Band. I posted it in Line. Where else?
No, but every player that
every player needs to send a support ticket.
To be heard,
yeah.
Send a support ticket. Sign the petition. If you're on social media with them, put a word out there.
Zaret says, I got 2 hell and I fused 1. That's awesome. I didn't get any hell, but thank you for rubbing that in my face. Alex says hi. Hi, Alex. What's going on? Gary B says hi. Hey, Gary. Thank you for joining. We have 20 people on. Alex says, no, they're the best. I think he's talking about Storm Maidens. And Ian Rogerson says, a nerf will come along for Maidens. It will, but I think it will take a while.
Okay, but think about Panthers, man. They ruled the roost for a very, very long time, and only now.
All in 2017, right?
2017, 2018. Because Storm Maidens, they took a little while to take off. People had to level their Maidens and level their relics and their Titans and such for them to be at the place that they're at right now. Where you're like, oh my God, Maidens are crazy,
right.
So yeah, but Panthers, man, they were rocking pretty hard for a very, very long time, and now they've just given Goliaths a lot of poison resistance, so they're not a very good option for Goliath defenses. They obviously can't take down Storm Maiden defenses. You have to be crazy to take those things in on them. And, I don't know. So Panthers definitely got taken down a few notches. I mean, you can't really use them on defense anymore because whether you're fully resistant or not to lightning, the Maidens are going to chew through you in about 45 seconds max. So, Yeah, I mean, it's a different it's a different game now, and you have to adapt. It's good for the game, but I mean, it's not great when you have a single troop that just rules everything.
Well, exactly. That's what I think they do. They say, okay, we're gonna make storm maidens. We're gonna do this because we need something to counter the Goliaths or the Panthers. But they make them so powerful that they just melt the stuff, kind of like they did with the Grenadiers in Hades. They just melt stuff.
Yeah, well, they never needed something to counter Goliaths, man, because they were in a pretty bad place. But they're on the up and up right now. But Maidens really beat the snot out of them. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. Kronos is nice, but you can have Kronos and still get beaten with 100% lightning resist by a hell that knows how to attack.
Yeah.
You think a hell can beat a Kronos?
Yeah, I've seen it.
You have?
I've watched it.
I thought Kronos was unbeatable.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No Titan's unbeatable.
Oh my god.
No Titans are unbeatable?
Yeah, so everybody that puts a Kronos under garrison, don't worry.
Like, my Titan's unbeatable, though.
Yeah. Everybody that puts a Kronos under garrison now, don't worry, you're never going to get beat. It's unbeatable. High five yourself and all the friends that finished that event, because you now are unbeatable.
I know what you did says, I posted on my line chat, group chat. My main group has close to 100 people, and they all said they would sign the petition. Thank you. I know what you did. That's my chick buddy. I'm going to mess up the name. Alisana, I think is her name, and she's going to be joining us in Legends. So we got another female that's going to be joining us in Legends next week. So, yay!
And how do you feel about female players?
I think we should have an all-female team, and we should go against the guys. And show them how awesome we are. Notice none of the guys are saying anything.
A bunch of females complaining to me that I enter garrison.
What if we did like a 50-50? Oh, you're just implying that we whine. We're not whiners. Smokey says, yo, got Artemis to 31. I'm rocking. That's awesome. I'm glad you got the Artemis. I hope you didn't get the first one, Smokey. That's awesome. Good for you. Ed's channel says, has anyone noticed that Kronos walks around in circles in battles? I have to keep directing him to attack. Has anyone noticed that? I haven't played with my Kronos yet. Ed's channel says, has anyone noticed that Kronos walks around in circles in the battles and he has to keep directing him?
Yeah, well, the problem is that you're using Kronos to do anything at all in your battles. What you need to be doing
is using the Goliaths.
Just moving him to the back of all your troops and pressing stand ground, because he's going to be doing nothing but interfering. If you're running archers, then okay, it's not a big deal, because you can have a Titan up in your archer mix and he's not going to prevent your DPS from happening. But if Kronos is on top of your Goliaths and you're trying to take down a Panther or another Goliath, you're going to mitigate your own damage, man. It's going to be a waste of time, and you could potentially lose the battle because of it. So the way I use him, I press auto attack with my troops. I move him to the back, and I press stand ground, and then I let the troops do their thing. I mean, he is nothing but a thing to hold relics and boost my troops a little bit.
Troublemaker.
So whether he's walking around in circles, or he's standing still, or he's sitting in the back having a sandwich, I'm okay with it, as long as he's staying out of the fight.
That's what Zalon's doing right now. I know he's been dying to make a sandwich.
I'm going to be making a sandwich soon enough.
Go ahead. I'll give you permission. Okay.
So. Permission? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. 25 people in the stream now. It's okay, Zalon.
You can go now.
I hear you. See, I told you, it's not that bad.
So Lex says, my maidens are still at 16. I will wait to level them when they circle back round. That's cool. You should level them. I think, what do you think are the most important troops to level?
I don't
Maidens.
know. What castle level are you?
He is. Oh, I don't know. He didn't say. He just said they were at 16. Lex, what castle are you? All right, so the Real Gamer says, I don't have to sign that petition, do I? Yes, please do. I do not have Artemis, so it doesn't matter to me. Yes, but it mattered. Oh, you just, whoa.
It matters to you because you might finish the next event, and then 2 months later they might release that Titan again with substantially better skills. And you're not going to have the money or the time to finish that event, and your ex-Titan is no longer relevant.
Right, so they need to know that they can't do this to us, is my take on it. So hopefully they'll learn their lesson if we get enough signatures on the petition.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. It might not be a popular opinion, but I truly believe, and I'm not saying what you guys are doing is wrong because I fully support it.
You believe that what? That we're not going to get anywhere?
I don't believe we're going to get anywhere with that.
That's fine, but that's not a reason. But that's not a reason to not fight, Jim.
I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying, it's a fruitless kind of effort. The only place that they're going to notice is money-wise.
Right.
To me, in my opinion. And again, it might not be a popular opinion. I'm just throwing that out there.
I still think, I'm a fighter, I still think that it's worth fighting for. Because I'm not the type of person to just say, well, it's not worth it, they're not going to fix it, let's not even bother, right? Because then they're not going to know that it's a problem, and it is, and I'm angry.
I'm not saying that don't bother, I'm saying that don't set your expectations too high. Because
No,
I think they'll get it. And
they're not. They're not, but I want them to know that it's a problem and that people are upset. And if they want to choose to ignore that and be jerks, then they can. But I'm upset. All right.
I don't blame anybody for being upset. They just released a Titan at
Right.
the end of November. Not even 2 months later. They re-release it at a lower cost, a lower souls.
With a much better buffs.
With much better buffs, yeah.
Right. All right, so Ian Rogerson says, oh man, was I ever sick of the cat rule. Everywhere you went, it was cats on defense. To be honest, it was getting really old. Yeah, but now everywhere you go, it's maidens on defense.
No, it isn't.
No?
Who's using maidens on
I
defense?
don't know, a lot of people. What do you use on defense?
Valorns are the
yeah.
the big-
Spearmen?
Yeah. And now Kronos, he's going to be a top competitor. You're going to see Valorns. You're going to see Kronos.
People are actually generating Goliaths. People are like, wow, I'm generating Goliaths.
So Jamie says, wow, I play this game too much. I just noticed my game storage values for corn, gold, divine gems, and regular gems are burned into my phone screen. The screen background is light colored so I can see it. Uh-oh, Jamie.
Yeah, I have that too. Trust me, I have that on my phone too. That's why I need to get a new one.
Uh-oh,
My phone has that.
that's not
My
good.
phone has that. There's multiple numbers. I know it's been burned into my screen like 5 or 6 different times.
That means you play too much.
Yo, what was that? What did you say?
What? You play too much.
Too much?
Yeah.
See, hear that, DOT community? Everybody thinks that I don't play enough.
Well, if it's burned into your screen,
What?
If it's burned into his screen, he's on the game too much.
Or it just means I passed out with the screen.
Yeah, when something burns into your screen, it's stuck on the same screen for too long.
Oh, so that means he fell asleep while he was grinding.
No. My screen turns off pretty quickly. My screen turns off pretty quickly. So.
So, Alex says he still has Valorn on defense. Yeah, I think a lot of people still have Valorn on defense. Valorn is one of the best defenders.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Well, now Kronos is good too.
I don't think Kronos is better. I don't.
It's different.
Yeah, it's a side grade.
I think he just joins the group of defenders. That's all.
Right.
Exactly, man. Everybody says they don't have defenders, not of defenders. It's all attack titans. Well, Kronos is a great defender. Valorn, in my opinion, is still the top defender, and there are others too. But they're not going to be as consistent as those two in particular.
A lot of times they're more unique, right, Drum?
Yeah, totally.
Some of the other Titan defenders are specifically skill based, and that's why they are good defenders. but you have to get a good roll.
Yeah, man. And here's the thing: when you're talking about Titan defense, if you're looking for a single Titan as your defense, that's the problem right there. Because once somebody figures out the hole on your Valorn, and you only have one Valorn, and that's all you're planning on using on defense.
Well, some people only have one Valorn.
Exactly, but but they can have other Titans. Okay, Valorn is the Guardian, right?
Right.
And when you're looking at the defense wheel or circle, whatever you want to call that thing, it's going to point towards the little anchor
what
thing
is
on
that
top.
called?
And there's other troops.
Triangle.
Yeah.
Oh, the triangle?
Okay, the triangle.
Okay.
There you go. There's other troops that'll also point towards that triangle that you can have as a Guardian that you can come up with different resists or something, and that's how you catch them off guard. So you need to have an arsenal of defenders. I mean, right now they had what's her name? Erdrude? Erdrid? You got Erdrid. These names are crazy, man.
Erdrude.
I can't remember them all. I started calling her Erturd, and that's all that's stuck in my head. Not that she's bad; she's great. I got a kick out of it. But so Erdrid and Yaluth? Is that her name?
Yeah, Yaluth.
And you can have a great defense between Erdrid, Yaluth, Toland, and what the heck is?
What about?
What's his name?
I was going to say what. Oh, are you just talking about Rangers? Because I was going to say, what about 5 resist Astaroth though?
Oh yeah, no, that's fantastic, man. And those 3-star Ice Guardians are great. I'm actually leveling 3 of them for that very reason.
No, but Astaroth is a 4-star.
Oh, Astaroth. Oh, okay, yeah. That Paladin, right?
The new Paladin, yeah.
Yeah, he's good, but he's not as good as Korthan. So if I had to choose one, I would choose Korthan, because Korthan can get his health up into the 700.
You're talking about new Korthan, though, not old Korthan.
Yeah, like tier 3 Korthan. I think it's like his 3rd iteration right now that we have.
Yeah.
That he's had.
Iteration, is that a word?
I don't know.
So wait, hold on. So Jamie says, I am seeing people beat Kronos with Hell, with range immunity and all Storm Maidens. Hell kills Archers, Maidens, kill Goliaths, and everything else.
Yeah, you're
Does anybody have a comment?
You can. That happens. It's definitely viable. But it depends on how the person was modding their defense. And, I mean, whatever. It can be done. I've seen it done. I've watched videos of it done. I've seen people on my team do it. It's totally possible. It's not the cleanest battle, but, it can be beat.
So Jay Badgley says, hello, Queen D. Hello, thank you for joining. I know what you did says, I have 20 gems and 6 relics saved. How far do you think one could get in an event with that?
With 20 gems, not very far.
20,000 gems and 6 relics is equivalent.
Yeah. Good God.
Ha ha.
You can't even buy a set of portal stones, my friend.
So 6 relics.
Not even a refresh.
Yeah.
6 relics, right, at 2k gems apiece would be equivalent to 12k gems plus the 20, so that's about 32k gems, and a normal event costs about 60 gems, so that I think that would take you halfway. Right?
I didn't even listen to what you said. Once you start throwing numbers out there.
But
I was going to say, it's after 10 o'clock. Derm's not going to be doing too much computing.
that sounded good, though, right? No, because it takes about 60. Some events take a little bit more than 60, but 6 relics is equivalent at 2k gems a relic, right? 6 relics is equivalent to 12k. She has 20k gems, so 20 plus 12 is 32. That would take her about halfway.
Hey, have you seen JJ's event?
Dissertation?
Yeah, I mean, he's going to give you the goods on that, because honestly, I think you can free-to-play grind this thing for under 20,000 gems easily.
Oh, yeah.
Right, but that's like 2,000 attacks.
You just have to have a time commitment. And in my opinion, if you have the time, you're going to get the most out of this game by grinding through an event without pulling relics. You're going to get the most value for your gems. You're going to get battle drops. You're going to get disgusting amount of